Alright guys, in today's video, we're going to check out the brand new Elite doll Macchiato. So I wasn't able to get her, but my viewer did get Macchiato, so we're pretty much using my viewer's account. So if we come over here to refitting room, you guys can see he pretty much has his Macchiato. Now he doesn't have the weapon, but I'll say his Macchiato is actually not that bad. The neutral helix is looking pretty good. When it comes to the stats here, like if we come back to the overview, when it comes to the attachments, it could be better. We definitely need some more, probably some more crit rate and crit damage. I mean, I don't think you can actually get crit damage as a substat. Can you? Maybe you can, but we definitely need better substats for sure. But yeah, you guys can see we have crit damage, so definitely needs better substats. Let me go ahead and calibrate this real quick. Let me see what we can get. Can we get a okay, not a bad amount of crit damage boost. So the attachments can be better, but once again, this is not my account, so I'm not gonna do much. But for Macchiato, his Macchiato is level 43, and he only has one copy, so we have segment 1 only. So he pretty much has 0 dupes on her. So let's go ahead and check out her kit. Now, I literally don't know what this character can do. All I know is that she's like a sniping unit. And she deals like ice damage. That's all I know. But let's go ahead and read this. So for her basic attack, we have Lone Wolf Territory. It says selects one enemy target within 9 tiles and deals physical damage equal to 80% of attack to them. All right, pretty basic. And then for the active skill, Cold Precision, it says select one enemy target within 9 tiles and deals freeze damage equal to 160% of attack. Increases the critical damage of this attack by 30%. Wow, so she gets like a 30% crit damage boost. Gains 1 stack of Cold Conviction. What does this mean? Attack is increased by 10%, maximum of 3 stacks, so she gets like a 30% attack boost. This effect will be nullified when using skills other than the active skill Cold Precision Shot cannot be cleansed. Sounds pretty good. For each instance of damage dealt. So she pretty much has like an attack boost, and she also has a crit damage boost. So I don't think you want to build a lot of crit damage on this character because she can already get that through her active skill. You probably want to get that. You probably want to focus on a lot of crit rate instead. But the crit damage boost is actually pretty nice. Now we continue over here. So for her second active skill, Professional Tactics, it says selects one enemy target within 9 tiles, dealing physical damage equal to 130% to them of attack to them, gains 4 points of Confectance Index, and also gains 2 stacks of Standard Approach. So let me see what Standard Approach means. Reduces AoE damage taken by 25%. Each instance of AoE damage taken consumes 1 stack, maximum of 3 stacks. This is considered a buff. So he's pretty much going to reduce the amount of AoE damage she receives, which is really nice. Makes her pretty tanky. If there are no other allied units within 3 tiles after the attack, gains 1 stack of Lone Wolf. Then Lone Wolf, it says before using an active attack, apply to the target stacks of Frozen equals to the number of attacks made last for 1 turn. Activates 1 time, this buff cannot be cleansed. And then Frozen, it says movement is decreased by 1 tile if Frozen has reached 2 stacks at the end of the action and is converted into Frigid, which is last for 1 turn. Maximum of 2 stacks. This is considered a freeze movement debuff. And if Frigid is unable to move and cannot be actively displayed, is considered a freeze movement debuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on with this active skill, but it seems pretty solid. Now we move on to her ultimate, Absolute Mental Defense. It says that she gains a Frost Barrier and Alert for two turns. So she's pretty much going to get this Frost Barrier. And then for Alert, it says when Shield or Frost Barrier is destroyed, apply Frigid for 1 turn to the unit that destroyed it. This is considered a freeze buff and cannot be cleansed. Do we see Alert here somewhere? Okay, we see Alert. When an enemy within 9 tiles attempts to attack with Frost Barrier, interception that enemy dealing freeze damage equal to 90% of attack, 2 stability damage, and applies Frozen for 1 turn. Activates 2 times per turn. This effect cannot be cleansed. The absorption amount of Frost Barrier is equal to 65% of the initial attack, but cannot exceed 60% of max HP. Holy shit. There is a lot of stuff going on. So her ultimate is pretty much like Like she applies a shield to herself, and at the same time, I'm pretty sure she's buffing herself as well. So I will say her kit is pretty stacked. We have her passive right here. She increases her crit rate by 40%. 40% crit rate increase. That is insane. And it says reduces critical damage by 10%. So she's going to reduce her crit damage by 10%, but she's going to increase her crit rate by 40%. Very interesting. So you definitely want to get a lot of crit damage on her because she's reducing that pretty sure at the start of the battle. If this unit's HP exceeds 80%, gains insight and steady progress until the next turn. When attacking a target with Frozen, ignores 4 points of stability index and increases damage dealt to them by 20%. Wow. She seems pretty good. Like her whole kit seems pretty solid. All right, now let's go ahead and head on over to the story. So we're currently on I think chapter 7. Yeah, he's currently on chapter 7 and we're pretty much going to do this stage right here. So, I want to see how she performs in of course in story mode. Now, when it comes to teams, this is the most interesting part. So, putting her, I think the best team for her, like you would put, let me go ahead and take these characters out real quick. I deselect, or can I just reset? Oh, let me do anything, whatever. So we have Macchiato, right? We have Macchiato right here. We have Tsuyomi. You definitely want to put in Tsuyomi because I'm pretty sure Tsuyomi can, like, I think she can increase the amount of frost damage the enemy receives. Let's check real quick. I think she actually does do that. Like, she actually increases the amount of ice damage you do. I forgot, but she definitely has something to do with like ice damage. So you definitely want to put her with a Macchiato. And then I'm pretty sure for this character, I heard that she's really good with Macchiato because it has something to do with the fact that she can activate. I'm gonna have to check real quick again. Like she can actually activate her action support attacks. So we definitely want to put uh Hugh in the same team as her as well. So, I think this is a pretty solid lineup. And another good character will also be this unit right here because I'm pretty sure she can buff attack. Yeah, she can actually buff attack. So, using this character is also going to be very, very good for Macchiato. We're just going to try this team instead. Let's go ahead and start this battle. And we're going to put in auto mode. All right. Put this in auto mode right here. Here we go. So, yeah, let me know in the comment section down below which, team comp is the best for Macchiato. As up to right now, I heard that putting her with Q alongside with Tsuyomi and another character, a 4-star character that I just talked about. I think her name is Xenia, I forgot. But there's another character, 4-star character that you can use with her who's really, really good. So I think that would be the best team comp for her. But I think this team is pretty nice. Damn. That was a lot of damage. I want to see Macchiato though. Let's see how she can perform here. And I might try to show you guys her performance against a boss, but the thing is, I have to figure out a really good boss team. But so far, I mean, we're doing pretty well. Not bad. I mean, this stage is going to be easy though. I'm not gonna lie, this is slow as fuck for y'all. Like, this is some slow ass gameplay. We're gonna put this in 3 times speed. This is actually pretty slow. All right, a lot faster now. Now I haven't checked out her weapon. I don't know what her weapon, like what she's capable of doing with her weapon. So I definitely have to read, the passive skill for her weapon. But as up to right now, I mean, looking pretty good. This team might be a very powerful team though. It was really, really good. All right. Why is the game always buffering? Like, is this like a BlueStacks problem? It's probably a BlueStacks issue. It's always buffering for some reason. Right? We got that shield from Tsuyomi. I'll say that she's mostly doing like basic attacks instead. We haven't really seen her ultimate yet. Hopefully the bot allows her to use her ultimate. I don't think the AI is really good when it comes to Macchiato. Maybe you have to play manually. I'll definitely say the AI for this game, the bot, is so bad. There's like some situations where you would have to play manually because the bot is just fucking terrible. All right, so we beat it. Nice. Let's check out the damage though. Let's see the damage. So damage stats. So Macchiato, 1,000. Okay, so you owe me 5,000. Support character, by the way, insane. So we're gonna go ahead and see her performance against a boss because I feel like for story mode it's really easy. You can't really see, her full potential in story mode. So we're gonna try and see how well she can perform against bosses. All right, now for bosses, this is a team that I'm gonna run for bosses. Now I heard that Q, she can place defense down, which is gonna be very nice for Macchiato. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. How well she can perform against bosses here. We're probably gonna have to play this manually, but okay, maybe we should do this manually. I think that's gonna be a lot better. I don't know, maybe. Selects one enemy target within 9,000 deals freeze damage, increases the critical damage of the. You know what? First, let's put her behind cover, and then let's go ahead and use a basic attack instead. Let's go ahead and do that first. All right. Now for Tololo. Should we? Hmm. Hmm. Put her behind cover right here. And then what is this one? Hydro damage. If phase weakness is exploited, the attack ignores 50% of cover damage reduction and gains 2 points of Confectus Index. We might try this out. This might be a bad decision, but fuck it. Who cares about that? I'm pretty sure we have that defense down. We'll do basic attack here. Do a basic attack. All right, now for you, we already know the drill, man. We want to pop that ultimate, but the thing is, she's not around anybody. Actually, she's around these two characters. We can pop it here. Pop this little shield here. Go. All right, and then for Q, we're gonna put you right here, and then we're gonna go in and pop this. Pop her ultimate. There we go. All right, looking pretty good so far. Once again, guys, the MVP, like the main focus here, is Macchiato. This is the main focus. She's a great character. I just want to see how she can perform. That's the whole point. What she's capable of doing. So maybe she's not a boss unit, maybe not. I don't know, but we're gonna see. Let's do basic attack. Actually, should I attack this guy? He's exposed, bro. I might as well. Get rid of him. Damn, that was a lot of damage from Q. All right, now for you, Macchiato. So for this attack, how much damage? Wow, that's pretty good. And then this one, also pretty good. And then this is her ultimate. So she's gonna gain a frost barrier. You know what? Maybe I should go ahead and pop this. I think this will be nice. All right, now for Tololo. So we might as well just pop her ult. We might as well pop ult here. And then for you, Tsuyomi, now you are exposed. Maybe I should put her right here. Apply this. Oh. All right. Yeah, we want to if we destroy this bot, it's definitely gonna kill us. So we probably want to like move our Tololo. Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna deal some hella damage. Let me just put Tololo back here. We can go ahead and attack this. It might do a lot of damage to our Macchiato. Oh, that's fine. We're good. All right. What can we do here? We can go in and pop ult right here. We can go in and pop this ultimate. There we go. We have alert. And then what can we do here? I come right here and then use this skill. I guess we can. Enemies beyond the first target take 30% less damage, applies overburn. Actually, no. You can just use basic attack here instead. Okay, now Xiaomi is literally in the open. That's not good. We're doing pretty well so far, though. I mean, as long as you have that Xiaomi shield, bro, you're cooking. So there's literally nothing for you to worry about. All right, now let's go ahead and start going crazy with our Macchiato. So we're going to go ahead and pop this skill right here. What about the basic attack? Let's go ahead and pop this instead. Pop that. I don't know. Is she? I don't think she's a great boss unit. Once again, I might be wrong here. I have no idea. But maybe because, like, he doesn't have, enough crit rate and crit damage, and his Macchiato is not doing a lot of damage. Maybe that's the reason why. Q is going crazy though. Look at that. Oh, so Yomi about to die. Okay. Let's pop this basic attack. Actually, no. You can come over here. Wait, no. Actually, yeah, let's just pop the basic attack, man. Let's just pop it. Might as well. And then for Macchiato, I'm going to do this. Now for Tololo, we can move you right here. Pop this. That's going to be a lot of damage. And then now for Tsuyomi, can she finish him off? She can. You might as well just do it. Let's finish him off. There we go. So we did it. Now let's go and check out the battle stats real quick. I'm pretty sure Q did like the most damage. Yeah, she definitely did the most damage. 15,000, that's crazy. And Macchiato dealt like 5,000. So I will say, probably because his Macchiato isn't well built yet with attachments. Let me check to see if his Q. Oh wait, we're gonna exit. Taking a break will save your current score. Okay, we're gonna save that because I did put a second team for him, and I'm not gonna do that. So we're just gonna exit out. But I want to check and see, how his Q is built, because his Q is probably well built compared to his Macchiato. So let's see real quick. So okay, so for his Q, I think this is her best weapon in slot. Let's check the attachments real quick. Oh yeah, he went crazy. He went crazy for his Q. So yeah, of course his Q is definitely gonna be a lot better because the attachments are really good. He literally has all the attachments for his Q. He also has this as well. So yeah, his account definitely busted. His Q is really, really good. Fortification, how many copies? Only one copy. Alright. So yeah, his Q is definitely, top tier for sure. Xiaomi, how many dupes he has on her? He has 3 dupes. Wow. That's really, really nice. And then, of course, for his Macchiato, he has a blue weapon. That was not really that strong, and attachments are still kind of lacking a little bit. So I will say overall, Macchiato definitely going to be a very nice unit to use with Q. Especially with Xiaomi, obviously. But I definitely recommend him to build this character right here, Xenia, because I'm pretty sure she can buff attack. So if we can actually look for it somewhere around here, uh, it says right there, user gains heat recovery and blazing assault for 2 turns. I think this is yes. So you guys can see the attack increase right here, 15% attack increase. So I definitely recommend him to build this character for sure and put this character in the Macchiato team. And the Macchiato team pretty much includes Q, it includes Tsuyomi, Macchiato of course, and it includes this character. So I'm pretty sure the attack increase is probably in the passive here, but you definitely want to build this character up for sure for Macchiato, because Tolo, I don't think Tolo is going to be a great unit to pair up with Macchiato. I think this character is a lot better. And it's probably going to be a 5-star unit in the future, is going to be, really, really good for the Macchiato team. So overall, Macchiato is actually very, very good, really solid unit. The fact that she can provide, shields to herself, she can reduce AoE damage. I feel like that makes her a very tanky DPS character, and that's very valuable. When it comes to the damage between her and Q, can Q deal more damage than her? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Q can deal more damage than her. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below. When it comes to, calculations, I'm not the best. So I'm not going to say that Q, she can probably deal more damage, or Macchiato can deal more damage than Q. But as of to right now, I will say Macchiato definitely has potential to be an amazing unit, really good survivability, probably going to do really good damage. And at the same time, the fact that she has the ability to freeze enemies is also going to be very, very good. So I would highly recommend you guys to summon for Macchiato, even though the rates are completely atrocious in this game. If you guys haven't watched my summons, it was fucking pathetic. But I recommend you guys to definitely get this character. I feel like she's going to be very nice. When it comes to her weapon, let's check the passive. It says increases freeze damage by 10% for every 4 instances of damage dealt outside of her own turn. Increases damage dealt by the next active attack by 10%. So, more damage. And you'll also have a 25% crit damage boost. Pretty good. So, yeah, overall, I like this character. Pretty solid. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Just wanted to, play around with this character, show you guys what she's capable of. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So make sure you guys go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate it. I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.